1116. Prepare a classified balance sheet. You have the values here. I'm gonna develop it in Excel and then come back here to see how well I did. So I'm gonna copy all these values, come back over here to Excel. And I will start to construct it here. So I'm just gonna paste the values. I don't want to do that. I just want to paste values. Okay, just paste the values. One way I like to do this is just to go ahead and classify these things. This is equity. This is asset. This is an asset. Retained earnings is equity. Accounts receivable is an asset. Paid in capital is an equity. Notes payable is a liability. Preferred stock is an equity. Salaries payable is a liability. Accounts payable is a liability. Treasury stock is an equity. And paid in the capital is another equity account. Okay. So this is all that. So let's just do something here where we move things around a little bit. I'm just gonna what am I gonna do? Move the assets down here. Here's an asset. I'll actually put it in order for you too. Land goes out. Land is a long-term asset. Accounts receivable is a short-term asset. So I'm going to put them in that order. So my total assets are here. Okay. And then let's pull my liabilities. Notes payable usually is after accounts payable and salaries payable, but we'll put accounts payable right there. Put notes payable down one more. Put salaries payable right underneath it. That gets us that. And so now we have total liabilities. Okay, and then we have equity accounts. So first it'll start with common. It'll go with paid in excess for common right underneath it. Then it'll go with preferred stock. Move that up. Then it'll go with, we'll do retained earnings last. We have paid in excess right here for preferred stock. And we have treasury stock. This actually should be a negative. This is the contra account. And then you have retained earnings. Okay, so now let's move all this down to its proper location. Right after liabilities. And so we have total equity equals sum. And then we'll have total liabilities and equity equals that plus this. 5. There you go. We have a balance sheet. Okay, so strip the data over, organize it, put it in, it's proper order. You don't have to get it, I don't think exactly the way I got it in terms of order within the areas of assets and liabilities, but this is just my understanding of how this all comes together in a traditional way. And so then we can see over here, let's see, let's close this up a little bit, see how well I did. All right, so you got cash. So then it tallies up your current assets, right? So this is gonna be fixed for you. You just have to select this so you have your cash, accounts receivable. Those are your current assets. Your long-term assets is your land for a total of 5080. Okay, 5,800, I mean. Accounts payable and salaries, that's good. So total, and then your long-term liabilities for a total liabilities of 28, so I'm still good there. And then, oh, that's right. Sometimes I forget. Okay, preferred stock is in the above order. Actually, cancel. It's before common stock because it has preference over dividends, and so when you're reporting it, you put preferred stock up on top, just to denote that, basically. Delete. Okay, and then we'll just change the formula on here to correct that. Okay, we're back in balance. All right, so preferred stock first, common stock second. They have retained earnings next, and the treasury stock last. So as you see, the treasury stock is a negative, and that's how I shifted the number from positive to negative, because I knew it was a contra account. It reduces equity because they bought back the shares. Those shares actually show up in here, right? The value of those shares show up in the common stock, and then when they buy it, it comes back to the company. So effectively, it's a plus and a minus that negate each other out, even though the overall total is greater than this. That's because they have other stock outstanding. But this is just, so if they were ever to sell this treasury stock, then this would go to zero, and the rest of this would stay the same. Okay, so that is oh yeah, don't forget, I didn't do this on my thing, but don't forget the company, the name of the financial statement, and then the period that it's dealing with. And balance sheets are always dealing with a time specific versus a range of time. Okay.